What's going on YouTube? Today we're taking a look at a dash cam from Coxpal. It's the A9D dash cam, and it's perfect for those of you that drive for Uber, Lyft, or any other type of rideshare because you can record inside the cabin. You get 6 LEDs that will give you a very clear picture, even in complete darkness. But let's go ahead and unbox it, check it out together, and see what this is all about. Some of the key specifications are on the back of the box here. So for dual recording, you have 1080p at 30 frames a second. If you just choose to record the road in front of you, you can get a max resolution of 2K at 30 frames a second. The main sensor for the road is a 5 megapixel sensor. That's the Sony IMX335 sensor. On the inside, you also have a Sony IMX307, but that's a 2 meg sensor on the inside. You can also get a lot of important features like loop recording, like your G sensor. So if something happens, you get in a little tussle, it's going to automatically save and lock that file. The supercapacitor is something, at least here in the Northeast, is really important because it means that you can operate this camera in extreme temperatures, so all the way down to -4 degrees Fahrenheit, and it goes all the way up to 158 degrees Fahrenheit, so no issues in extreme temperature. You also get built-in GPS, which is awesome. You can also connect to this camera via Wi-Fi with their app, and you can do a lot of things with their application. I'll show you the application as well, and you do have a pretty cool time-lapse feature for parking monitor. In order to get parking monitor to work on this dash cam, you do need their hardwire kit, because this does get powered via USB-C. That's right, USB-C is powering up this new dash cam, and with the parking monitor kit, you can record at a very low 1 frame a second. But let's just see what else we get inside the box here, guys. And I do like their packaging. It's a pretty cool packaging, very clean indeed. Taking a look at the actual dash cam, it has a small footprint. It's a pretty compact dash cam in my opinion. Little company branding. Here's your main sensor with that Sony 335 IMX 5 meg sensor. Powered with USB-C is kind of awesome in my opinion. Here's where you'll put your micro SD card. And then on the back here, you have a 1.5 inch LCD screen. Here's your front camera that also has those 6 LEDs, and it is rotatable, so you can get that perfect shot inside of your cabin. And then this is your D-pad and your selector pad to change all the settings and whatnot, but you can do that from the app as well. This is everything that comes in the box. So here's your dual cigarette charger. There's a 1 amp and a 2 amp output, so I definitely like seeing these dual chargers included in the box. Here's your cable, and again, it is USB-C. I definitely like seeing USB-C on more and more things. They also give you a tool if you want to reroute the wire and hide the wire inside. And then here's your mount with the GPS built into it, and you can rotate this again to get that perfect view of the road in front of you. And what I like about it too is they actually gave us another adhesive tape, so if you want to move it around or you switch cars, you can always reapply this to your windshield. There's one thing I want to mention about the A9D. They designed this dash cam from the ground up for rideshare applications. So they actually put these really massive vents on the A9D itself. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but you can actually see to the other side through those vents. So they designed this with maximum airflow in mind. And with putting in that supercapacitor means that it's going to work in extreme temperatures as well. So if you drive for Uber, you drive for Lyft, you drive for rideshare, you have a taxi, you want to ensure that you pick up a dash cam that was designed to work as such. That was designed to work in extreme temperatures and for hours upon hours out of the day. That's what makes the A9D perfect for you rideshare drivers. And that's just one thing I did want to mention, guys, because these are some massive vents on the bottom, but this is something that you definitely need in a dash cam. If this is going to be on your windshield during the extreme summer days or even the long winter nights, you want to ensure that it stays operational. You want to ensure that you can record what's going on in the inside of your cabin and on the outside on the road as well. To change the settings, you can change it all on the camera itself, or you can download the Coxpal application and just make things pretty simple. But let's just go in and kind of see what type of resolution we get. Again, you can get 1080p 30 for your dual recording inside and out of the cabin. If you just want the front, you do have that QHD 2K at 30, so that's something pretty cool as well. Here's your loop recording, 1 minute all the way up to 5 minutes as well. You can change the exposure value. And then here are your LEDs, so you can leave it on auto. It'll turn it on once it gets dark in your cabin, or you can turn it off or leave them on all the time. Audio recording on or off is some of your features there. And then for your GPS settings, you can have a video stamp. So if you want to stamp all of your video files with your speed, your coordinates, or your speeded coordinates, you can. Of course, you can turn GPS off if that's your thing. G sensor, low, middle, or high. For parking mode, I like this idea. I like the ability to lower the resolution for the parking mode. I don't need to take up a whole bunch of space on my SD card if I don't need to. So you can do a time lapse at 1 frame a second, or you can have super low resolution. These days, super low resolution is 720p. Here's your guard time, either 12 or 24 hours. Parking LED indicator, you can have that on or off, just letting people know that maybe you are recording them. You can also choose to record inside your cabin if you want to have both of these cameras record for the parking mode. And that's basically it when it comes to the parking monitor. And then of course, for your wide dynamic range, you can leave that on or you can disable it. The application itself is called Coxpal, and you can find it for both iOS and Android. So just head to your Play Store, head to your App Store and download it. And then you press your engine start button, otherwise known as the enter button. I think that's a nice icon choice for their enter button. So once you enter it in, of course, all those settings that I just showed you on the actual dash cam itself can be changed from the application, making it really easy to go in and change things like maybe just enable front recording. If you don't have anyone in your car, you can just do the front recording option to boost it up on quality. But as I'll show you in a second, the quality was really good at 1080. The quality is pretty crisp, pretty clear as it is. Once you log into the app, you can also change the view. So if you do keep this connected on your dashboard, on your car vent, whatever it is, you can always see the view that you want to see. You can have that split angle view so you can see inside your cabin and you can see the road ahead, or you can switch it around. You can just see what's in front of you, or you can see just what's inside of the cabin as well. And then again, you can get that split view as well. Clicking on the playback button, this is where you'll be able to see all of the files that have been recorded onto the dash cam, and you can easily play them from your device. You can download them to your device, or you can delete them really quickly. So if I press play, let's just see how quickly it starts playing. You can see the video plays really fast on your phone or your device. The quality as well is something that surprised me. It's a very crisp, very clear image, and at night it did an awesome job as well. Again, I'm going to show you that in full screen, but on each of the files you have a timestamp, a day stamp. You also get to see your miles per hour and then your coordinates as well. Now you can disable all of this if you do not want to show any of this information. You can disable all of that information from being displayed on your video file, but I just wanted to mention, guys, that it is a very clear image. I'm going to show you that again in just a second, but I like their app as well. They did a nice job organizing their app and developing a really fluid application. And you can see the interior as well, so it does split it up for the front and the interior. So again, I think their app did a really nice job. Let's go ahead and show you the full screen video. I really like this camera, especially for rideshare. That's what this was intended to be. If you do drive for Uber, you do drive for Lyft, it is important to record what's going on in the inside of your cabin. And of course on the road in front, the Coxpal A9D did a very nice job with the image quality. And inside the car at night, the 6 LEDs really illuminated what was going on. There was no issue seeing who was in my car, what was going on, etc., etc. So I think this is an important device to have these days, and with a max card supported of 256, you're going to be able to record everything for your daily shift. So again, I really like this camera, but I also like to know your opinion. So let me know down in the comments below what you think about the Coxpal A9D. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in another video.
What's up, YouTube? This is Jamie Tech. I am letting you know about this dash cam. It is awesome for Uber and Lyft drivers. Not only does it record outside, it also records your passenger inside,
Keeping you and them
safe.